The next step of training your dog is simply teaching her what her name is. Just because you say your dog's name over and over again doesn't mean that she knows what that means. And actually, the more frequently you've said your dog's name, the less likely it is that she's going to actually alert to it. Why is that? Humans talk all the time. So at some point, your dog has to start to filter out some of the things that you say, right? Built into those things that we say, however, are words to which we want our dogs to respond and alert, and one of those, obviously, is her name. So in order to build recognition between your dog's name and what you want, which is your dog to alert to her name, we have to build that by creating an association between saying her name and something good coming out of it. In order for your dog to perform a behavior that you want, she has to get something that she wants in return, right? It has to be worth it. So for Jemma, I'm going to use treats, food treats. That's the thing that she loves the most above all else. I'm going to just send a treat out. Jemma. When I say Jemma's name, what I'm looking for is for Jemma to look at me. I don't need for her to come necessarily. I just want for her to note that I have said something to her. I want to see her ears perk up. I'd like to see her turn around and look. Jemma. When I'm first teaching my dog her name, it is super important that I not say her name until she's looking at me. That sounds counterintuitive, right? Because I want her name to provoke her to look at me, but she doesn't know that yet. So in order to build that association, I need to first get her attention on me. I'm going to do that by just making some noises, maybe your kissing noises, clapping your hands, whatever kind of noises it takes to get your dog to turn around and look at you. When she looks, say her name, click, reward. Yoo-hoo! Jemma! Good job. Jemma! Good job. Get it. You, Jemma. Girl. Ooh, Jemma. Jemma. Good job. Jemma. When I know that she's already looking at me, it's safe to say her name without prompting her by making a noise. Jemma. If you're careful about building this association and only saying your dog's name when you have her attention in these early phases, that's going to get you a dog that automatically alerts to her name when you say it, even if you are in a high distraction environment and even if she's not looking at you. By building behavior slowly and carefully and deliberately, we ensure that over time, with consistent practice, we solidify those behaviors into things that we can actually use in our real lives.